So who are you and what do you do?
Oh, my name is Emily Haines. I'm in a band called Metric.
So you guys are at the forefront of the Canadian music scene. What's your take on the Canadian music scene right now?
Oh, I think it's just such a great time in Canada, and it's really exciting for us, having been a band for many years and seeing the changing attitudes internationally toward Canadian bands. There's so much respect, and people are just amazed at what we're able to accomplish in our country, and I think it's a result of, great music programs in schools and public schools. You don't have to be a rich kid to get a good music education, and just the fact that bands really work together and support each other, and it's a really exciting time. I also think what makes us really strong culturally as a country with music is that all the music's so different. We've got like the Happiness Project, which is like Charles Spearin's from Do You Make Say Thinks thing, and we got Metric, and we got Stars, and we got all these different sounds, different kinds of bands doing great stuff, and the Stills, who we love.
So do you have any advice for upcoming bands and new bands that strive to be in your position?
Well, I would just say, we're an exception to what you think is the way you're supposed to do things in the music business, and we've always had people telling us we can't do it, and we're always scratching our heads, saying, well, why? And why are there always people who will line up to tell you what you can't do? Like, on what basis? How do they know what we can accomplish? So I would just say, try to really focus on your craft, try to become really good at what you do as you, be an individual, and try not to get too persuaded by people who are going to tell you that things have to be done a certain way. Just like stay the course. And we've had hilarious adventures as a result of doing things our way, and now we have our own company internationally, and we're like getting on like the front page of the business section of the New York Times for what we're doing, which we never could have seen. So it's good.
So with the whole record industry not really knowing what to do with the internet, how do you guys I don't know, how do you deal with that?
Well, our attitude has always been just to evaluate things as they come up, and embrace them if we think that there's something good. So in the case of online music, I still remember getting our first messages from MySpace and being like, what's MySpace? Like, deleting like really a lot of MySpace messages, not understanding, like, I think you might want to pay attention to this, and we did our version of online, making our music available online kind of by accident. We circulated early music of ours, like demos on CDRs, and, they ended up online and people found it that way. It was kind of by accident, but natural to the process of how people share music and listen to music. You're like, your friend says to you, I love this song, and you check it out, you don't, and you don't burn it, like you don't make 5,000 copies and manufacture it, but you play it for your friends. You're like, check this out, I really like it. So we just try to have the attitude of like, let's just be intelligent and have, listen to our own instincts about like what's right, and not pay too much attention to the old guard who just keep saying that everything's so bad, when meanwhile, for all the musicians I know who have taken, kind of more courageous paths, things are really good. And for a lot of people, there are more opportunities than there were before.
So what's up next for Metric?
Okay, what am I doing? We're playing, summers are always like one-off festivals. It's so fun, just kind of fly in and fly out, so that's why I'm a bit confused. So played a day with Sonic Youth, just like my dream day, beautiful weather, hanging out, in a beautiful park, listening to Sonic Youth. Doesn't get much better than that. And we'll play some more festivals throughout the summer. We're heading back to England to do Reading and Leeds. We already did Glastonbury, and we're going to play Rock on Seine, which is in Paris. Pretty excited about that, or just outside Paris. Have a few days off, and then just, lots of shows. We just announced our the first leg of our Canadian tour, and it's sold out in 20 minutes, which is a good vibe. So we're just so grateful that people are with us and have kind of been supportive of us over the years and are enjoying our music, and we just want to keep rocking.
So last question, what's your favorite color?
My favorite color? Wow, you know what's becoming my favorite color? Blue.
What was it before?
I don't know that I had one, because like I said, I'm not really like a favorites gal. I like people always say, what's your favorite city to play, or what's, it's like, I love it all. I want to do it all. So, but lately, blue.
So I guess you could say that you love the rainbow.
I do love the rainbow.